People of Ukraine have essentially raised over $10 million in cryptocurrency to support their effort in defending their home.
Got Adidas in my bag, gonna check 'em. Members only, gonna check 'em. Gonna check 'em, gonna check 'em. First impressions, first impressions.
Hello everyone, welcome back to CC Group Crypto. I am super just excited to make this video, but also I kind of wish I didn't have to, all things considered. So first off, what I really want to say is, regardless of your political affiliation, if you are Republican, Democrat, left, right, whatever they want to call it these days, regardless of that, I think we can all agree that, what's happening in Ukraine is just very unfortunate. Very unfortunate because in war, mostly civilians die, not soldiers. And so the sad thing is that a lot of innocent people are going to die and have already died as a part of this conflict between Russia and Ukraine. And I really can't even imagine how it would feel to have your home invaded. I think about, being in your bed, in your home, feeling safe, and then in the middle of the night, someone breaks in your home. Well, imagine someone breaking in to not just your home, all your neighbors' homes, your whole city, your whole country, and you feel safe nowhere, right? You can't just go to a friend's house because your house is broken into and feel safe for the night. There is no safety anywhere. You have to literally just flee. What a lot of people have done, they fled their country. And so it's just a really sad thing. I wish I didn't have to even talk about this, but this is the world we live in. Things like this happen. Unfortunately, it's human nature. And so today, what I want to talk about is I want to talk about how something very interesting has happened as a part of this conflict. Something that I honestly didn't even expect to happen. And to me, it just makes the case for crypto so much stronger. It's not a good thing that, this use case came out of this, this thing existed. I'm just always, reminded that humans are, we adapt, and also too that, in the worst of situations, sometimes the best can come out of us. And so I was really, really surprised to see that people of Ukraine have essentially raised over $10 million in cryptocurrency to support their effort in defending their home and defending their country, which is insane. For one, that the world has really rallied behind them and they've been able to raise such a large amount of money. But it's even crazier that they've requested funds to be received in crypto. But when you sit and you think about it, it makes a lot of sense. It's perfectly logical answer to the problem. And I've thought about this quite a bit. It's like, well, if I wanted to get money to Ukraine to support their effort, how would I do it? If we're talking about traditional banking systems, how would you do it? How would you send money to someone or the government per se in Ukraine? Well, you can try to use banks, but does your local bank allow you to send transfers internationally? Maybe not. Maybe they do. And even if they do, they'll probably charge you some sort of fee. And what bank do you send it to? Do you have an account and a routing number to send it to? You don't have any of that, right? And people aren't posting their bank account numbers online for people to send money to. So that's kind of out of the question. Then you think about some other apps like PayPal, like a Cash App. It's like, okay, maybe I could use PayPal to send them money, but I don't even know if they have access to PayPal in their country. I don't know if PayPal operates there, if they can even create an account. And so there's just so many limitations to these traditional banking systems. It makes perfect sense. If you want to raise funds from people all over the world, it doesn't matter where they live or what banking systems they have or anything. All they got to have is access to a smartphone, and they can send funds to you. Not only can they send funds, they can send funds quickly, and they can send funds cheaply. It's incredible, and it's such a strong use case for crypto. And honestly, like I said before, I didn't even expect this to happen, but it really just makes so much sense. And so this whole thing really started. The Ukraine government tweeted out a image or a picture or whatever of a couple of wallet addresses saying basically, if you want to support us, send crypto to these addresses. And at first, maybe people were like, well, I don't know if these links are legitimate or not. But they came from a verified account, and other members of the Ukrainian government did retweet that tweet, basically saying, yes, this is real. Please do this. And, they amassed over $10 million in cryptocurrency. Donations started pouring in from all over the world. And now people have been able to help fund, a government in their defense. I don't know if anything like this has ever happened. Now, in recent memory, I mean, we think about other conflicts that have occurred. This is a little bit different, but still, I can't think of any examples where anything like this has happened before. And so I thought it was pretty wild. I definitely wanted to talk about it, but I also just wanted to mention how this is just such a strong case for crypto, where we have the ability to send money and funds to people all over the world, because crypto has no borders, right? Crypto doesn't require a bank in my country and a bank in your country to agree to allow transactions to be sent. You have a smartphone, I have a smartphone, we can connect. It doesn't matter, right? All I need is an address to send the funds to. And, there are all sorts of ways to send different types of cryptocurrency. It doesn't have to be Bitcoin. It doesn't have to be Ethereum. It can be other types of cryptocurrency as well that they've received. And so, they've raised funds in a few different cryptocurrencies. So it's just amazing to see this. Not only has that happened, you also have citizens of Ukraine who have actually flocked to purchasing Bitcoin, right? Because as this conflict continues on, and their currency and Russia's currencies are impacted heavily by this conflict, the Russian ruble has dropped over 30% at this point. I think at one point it was down 45%. And so those currencies have really taken a beating. And so the people have flocked to, Bitcoin as a way to try to, circumvent some of the depreciation in their currencies. And so this is just, it just proves the point that crypto is legitimate. It has use, right? There's real world utility that we can see from this, and that it can be a safe haven for all sorts of different reasons, not just conflicts and war, inflation, right? Like we've been seeing here in the U.S., and all sorts of different matters of things. And so, again, just really incredible, really just blown away to see that. And it's really awesome. So what I'll do is I will leave a link down in the description to those addresses, so that if you want to, send something to support the cause, you can do that to those addresses that the Ukraine government provided, if you want to support and help them in their mission to defend their home. And yeah, that's really it, guys. Thank you so much for watching today. Really appreciate it. Again, this is just something I really wanted to get out there, really wanted to talk about, and make people understand what was happening and how something like this is just a great case for crypto. And there's just so many other great cases to make as well. And this just really blew me away. So thanks for watching. I'm out of here, guys. Peace. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I greatly appreciate your support. Quickly here, before you click out of this, I just want to say one thing. Please make sure, if you haven't already, click below in the description. There is a link to my website that will allow you to get a free copy of my ebook, A Beginner's Guide, 5 Mistakes to Avoid When Entering the Crypto Market. Guys, this ebook is absolutely amazing. It's completely free. And what it's going to do is going to take the knowledge that I gathered when I first entered and made mistakes, and it's going to transfer it to you in an easy to read and easy to understand format. It's going to allow you to enter the market and avoid the mistakes that I made when I entered the market, right? I want everyone who's on this channel, everyone who's watching, I want you all to have the opportunity to be successful from the start. And so this book is my way of saying thank you for supporting me, is my way of transferring knowledge to you and allowing you to come into this game with a full understanding of the mistakes that you want to avoid. So please make sure you click down below in the description, get your free copy. Thank you. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.